Hi everyone, Eric at Retro Handheld Guides, and today I'm going to be taking a look at N64 emulation on the MagicX Mini 028. As I explored in my previous video on this device, having Android as the operating system does offer some performance advantages over a Linux-based OS in some higher-end emulated systems, and N64 emulation on Android is one of those systems. The stock operating system on the MagicX Mini 028 comes prepackaged with the standalone Miyoo A30 Plus FZ emulator. This emulator offers a variety of different graphics plugins similar to the emulator found in the Linux-based systems. However, in my testing, I found a large performance boost in emulating N64 on this chipset over Linux devices that use the same chip like the Miyoo Smart Pro or Brick. While testing, I found that I was able to emulate pretty much every N64 game that I generally have issues with, including being able to run Conker's Bad Fur Day, Mystical Ninja, and even the Animal Forest N64 English patch ROM. Though N64 emulation does require some tinkering, if you're willing to put in the effort, I would say that you could probably run pretty much any N64 game on this device. For this video, I've used the Miyoo A30 Plus FZ standalone emulator, and I've listed the graphics plugin I used for each game in the top left-hand corner. So with that, let's take a look at some N64 emulation on the MagicX Mini 028. So just before we jump into the game testing, I wanted to show you a little bit about the front end that's used on the MagicX Mini 028. So first of all, you can navigate the menu using the R2 and L2 buttons to go between the platforms, the apps, and the settings. When you're on the platform, you use R1 and R2 or an L1 to go between your different consoles, and then you use the D-pad to move between the settings for the console. So you can go right into the library. But you can also go over to the settings to set your overall settings for this particular console, including setting the CPU mode or the emulator core. Now you can see there's lots of different emulator cores available here for the N64 platform. What I recommend here is just setting the emulator core to the Miyoo A30 Plus FZ Glide 64 Accurate Free. This one I found had the most compatibility for most of the games, and you'll be able to boot up most games in that core. So just set that as your default, and you should have a pretty good chance of opening at least most of the games. Once you go into the library though, you also have the ability of setting your emulator core per game as well as the settings for the CPU per game. You just hit the Y button, and then it brings up a similar menu where you can set the CPU as well as the emulator core. And this one is going to do on a per game setting. So you can change your emulator core using that Y button in the settings. So you'll notice that in the top left hand corner, I do list out the emulator core that I'm using for the various games that I'm going to be showcasing here.
Fireworks are flying in this battle. Combatants face each other. What'll it do? A decent hit!
Step over here.